Ladies and gentlemen, I'm Aaron Nix. It is time for your main event, the final of the Breakout tournament. And talk about Pearl Harbor, Alex Connors, as a ring announcer was announcing Man of Steel has just wiped him out. And he got sent clean, flush into the barricade. This is a nasty start to this matchup. Man of Steel wiped out against the barrier on the outside. Alex Connors, he's not going to waste any time. This is the final of the Breakout tournament. One-on-one, Alex Connors versus Man of Steel for the third time. The trilogy is now in full effect. And if you've seen the first two chapters of this movie, then you know it's hard-hitting, you know it's visceral, you know it's personal, with Roger Sears, the BCD champion at ringside, looking on, because ultimately, and there he is right there, he's been sat on the stage watching, and Roger Sears showing no fear as Man of Steel is hung up to dry on the barrier. Alex Connors just staring right past Roger Sears at that championship that Roger Sears has held for over a year. The inaugural and only BCD heavyweight champion. And this match has already got real ugly, real personal. The bell hasn't even rung, by the way. BCD champion! Alex Connors making it very clear he's going to dispatch MOS for a second time. They're one apiece, by the way. This is the rubber match. And oh my God, Alex Connors is going to German suplex Man of Steel on the hardwood stage. There is nowhere to go. There is no give. There's equipment up there. You need to be very, very careful. Now Man of Steel looking to return it in kind. Both of these men, the disdain for each other. Oh my God, and Alex Connors just DDT'd MOS clean into the floor. Well, Alex Connors is barking at referee Paul Field to count Man of Steel out and take a shortcut, but the bottom line is the bell didn't even ring. MOS didn't even get in the ring. Alex Connors is so consumed with his need to destroy the Man of Steel that he has completely forgotten the rule book. And Alex Connors needs to stay on Man of Steel if he wants that win. The winner of this match will face Roger Sears in a future championship matchup. This is to determine the second ever Breakout tournament winner, and of course, the man who will be the #1 contender to the BCD Heavyweight Championship. Alex Connors staring down Man of Steel, who's finally in the ring, and maybe this match can start proper under the guise of our head official, Paul Field. He says, ring the bell, and now Alex Connors is going to pick apart the bones like a vulture at the carcass of the Man of Steel. Alex Connors taking every shortcut possible. He knows what it takes to beat Man of Steel. It takes literally everything. Telling the Parkstone Trades and Labour Club to silence themselves as there he is, the champion. Roger Sears looks on as Alex Connors just weighs in those heavy boots on the chest, the sternum. You can see Man of Steel in serious trouble here. Rising knee lift right to the side of the face. Man of Steel has not been able to get out of the blocks. He has not been able to muster anything so far in this matchup due to the Pearl Harbor at the beginning of this match from Alex Connors. The Inquisitor, the leader of the Temple of Light, is trying to destroy the Man of Steel. He doesn't just want to beat him, he wants to end his career here in BCD, and in kind, he wants to also become the #1 contender to the BCD Heavyweight Champion. That is Roger Sears, the main event, who is currently right there on the entranceway with the red and gold of BCD over his shoulder. Man of Steel, beautiful leapfrog, able to escape it on one-legged side kick for, oh, look out now, the exploder suplex, patented behavior for the Man of Steel, who is looking to build a head of steam, finally getting some offense in on the Inquisitor, and now looking for a hoe train, just clotheslines Alex Connors in the corner. Nowhere for the Inquisitor to go. No Temple of Light, by the way, at ringside. Alex Connors says, I want to do this on my own. Probably the most admirable thing I've ever seen out of him. Scoop slam, and now it's time for the pendulum elbow once again from Man of Steel, who dispatched Benjamin Stone earlier tonight, and a Shining Wizard wipes out Alex Connors. Can Man of Steel overcome the odds once again? No, just a 2 count. Alex Connors got caught flush in the chest and the chin by that shining wizard from Man of Steel, who, like I said, beat Benjamin Stone in our first semi-final tonight. Alex Connors, of course, dispatched the very game debutant that was Tiger Shah. Looking for that split-legged moonsault to finish, but Alex Connors is able to move out of the way, and nothing but crash and burn. High risk, no reward for the Man of Steel. Oh my God! Alex Connors just drove his leg right through the side of Man of Steel's face, and a 2 count only. And oh boy, here we go again. It was 2. He knows full well it was 2. He'll take any shortcut at his disposal. And as I've said so many times, Alex Connors might be pound for pound the best technical wrestler in the country. But frankly, his attitude at BCD has been deplorable. Man of Steel, on the other hand, has been the people's champion from the moment he walked in the door. Just desperate for an opportunity to prove that he is better than what so many people believe. So many people have slept on the Man of Steel, and they won't sleep on him here at Parkstone Trades and Labour Club, and particularly at BCD, where these people recognise the excellence and the talent of Man of Steel. And the fact that he's in the Breakout tournament final facing his long-time rival for the 3rd time once again here at BCD, and Alex Connors proves just that. Connors prowling, looking for a pinfall attempt once again, and it's just a 2 count once again. Roger Sears at ringside, just staring a hole. Alex Connors barking at Paul Field, demanding a 3 count, but it was 2 only. Breakout Volume 2 here at the Parkstone Trades and Labour Club. This is your main event for the opportunity to be not only the Breakout tournament winner in only the 2nd iteration of that tournament, but also the #1 contender for the BCD champion, who is of course at ringside. Roger Sears perched precariously on the stage, watching on. God knows what he's going through the mind of Roger Sears as he witnesses the destruction, the rage, the path of destruction that has been completely torn through, courtesy of the Man of Steel, MOS, and Alex Connors, rivals for a lifetime and a day. Alex Connors, he's absolutely beside himself. He has not been able to dispatch the Man of Steel thus far, despite having every advantage and taking every shortcut in the book, by the way, jumping MOS from the start before he even got in the ring. This crowd looking to come alive, looking to will MOS back into the fight. There is only one man for the people of Parkstone, and that is the Man of Steel. But Alex Connors doesn't really care about the fairy tale story of Man of Steel, who puts the brakes on. Roundhouse kick from the outside, enziguri-like, and now Man of Steel is up to the top rope. Oh my God, I think he was looking for a Hurricane Runner off the top rope, and Alex Connors caved him in with a power bomb. But still, it is only 2. What could it possibly take to crush the dreams of the Man of Steel? We saw how much it took last time out in that no disqualification grudge match. Match 2 in this infamous trilogy. Instant classics till the end of time between Alex Connors and Man of Steel. It took a bag of powder. God knows what that was, by the way. Sharing is caring, but it ultimately wasn't when it comes to Alex Connors, who blasted MOS in the face and then gave him an Oshigoroshi across a steel chair. That's what it took last time to dispatch Man of Steel. It might take more this time. Drops the knee right into the side of the head. The temple of Man of Steel does the Inquisitor Alex Connors. As ruthless as he is efficient, as evil as he is excellent, Alex Connors, with a European uppercut, sends Man of Steel spiraling to the ropes, and now Alex Connors with relative ease heads to the outside, and oh boy, only bad things can happen when the hardest part of the ring is involved. Alex Connors preps MOS on the ropes. There is nowhere to go for MOS, entangled in the ropes of the squared circle. A roundhouse kick straight to the stomach, straight to the chest. Alex Connors is trying to dissect and destroy the Man of Steel. MOS, this crowd roaring, desperately showing their approval for the Man of Steel, and Alex Connors He's going to try and complete. Oh no, he's going to try and finish things here. Potentially an Oshigoroshi across the ring apron. That is a nasty position to be in. Man of Steel was able to counter, however. Man of Steel with a fireman's carry has Alex Connors up. Careful now. Oh my God! For the love of Christ! Man of Steel quite literally just tried to kill Alex Connors. A Death Valley driver across the ring apron. There is no give on the hardest part of the ring. It is called that for a reason, and Alex Connors went back first and may have very well been broken clean in half by the Man of Steel, who is in fight or flight mode. A vicious, ugly, disgusting collision on the ring apron. And Alex Connors somehow is able to get back up. The referee's up to a 9 count. Oh my God. And Alex Connors tried to steal one there. I don't know how he was able to absorb so much punishment, and yet he's still the man who is on his feet, or at least on his knees for now. Alex Connors went back first across the ring apron. You have to admire the strength and the pain threshold of the Inquisitor, who is now barking for 10. He was looking for a count. Alex Connors was willing to take a count-out victory in the Breakout tournament final. That's how little he cares as to whether this match ends the right way or not. Now, both men exhausted. This collision, this main event, and like I said, instant classics to the end between these two. And bout number 3 certainly has lived up to the previous 2 chapters, and for many this could be considered the end game between Man of Steel and Alex Connors. No Temple of Light at ringside. Roger Sears, the BCD champion, perched with the best seat in the house, sat at the entranceway, staring a hole through both of these men. Frankly, there's no way of telling just what Roger Sears thinks, but Man is still looking to try and build up out of steam. He is cut off with a tilt-a-whirl backbreaker, and by the way, his neck landed right across the knee of Alex Connors, and just a 2 count only, and man, Alex Connors is beside himself. It took so much to put away Tiger Shah. If you're looking at small advantages, MOS took far less time to dispatch a very game Benjamin Stone earlier tonight. And now, I think Alex Connors was calling for the brainbuster. Man of Steel able to count, gets Alex Connors up into a TKO. A TKO, which, by the way, Man of Steel was used to finish many opponent in the past. Is that going to be enough to be the Breakout tournament winner? Oh my God, for the love of Christ, as the hand was quite literally a hair away from coming down for a 3 count from Paul Field. Alex Connors somehow mustered enough, and even Man of Steel asked that question, are you sure, referee? He is sure, you saw it right there. Owen, one of our camera operators, in perfect position to capture all the action there, and you saw Alex Connors able to fight his shoulder off the canvas. At 2.9 and a Michinoku driver, holy cow, right on MIS's head. People attempting again. Man of Steel is somehow able to absorb the punishment of the Inquisitor and kick out. And once again, Alex Connors going back to the well, which brought him to the dance, is once again calling for the brain buster. A kiss is blown to one of his lesser admiring followers at ringside. And now, Man of Steel once again with a fireman's carry. Alex Connors able to escape, sends Man of Steel into the ropes. Super kick right to the stomach of Man of Steel. And now that vicious knee lift right into the back of the head. Man of Steel's got to be out cold. Alex Connors, and somehow Man of Steel still refuses to die at the hands of the Inquisitor. What is it going to take for one of these men to dispatch the other and be the Breakout tournament winner of 2024 and become the #1 contender? I think Alex Connors was looking for the cave-in. Man of Steel was able to escape. Said cave-in. Gets caught with a boot in the face. Gets caught coming in. Alex Connors ascends to the second row. Oh my God! Man of Steel took to the skies like the true Superman of professional wrestling. A Frankensteiner off the top rope. Did you see the elevation? And now look out. Split-legged moonsault. Man of Steel hits the split-legged moonsault on Alex Connors. And Man of Steel has won the Breakout tournament. Man of Steel is your new #1 contender.
The winner of this match and also winner of the BCD Breakout tournament, becoming the #1 contender for the BCD championship, is the Man of Steel, MOS.
Wow. every trilogy needs a perfect ending, and Man of Steel has overcome his long-term rival Alex Connors in the final. And look how the history maker, the BCD champion, the man that Man of Steel will face for that title, is primed and ready in the middle of the ring. Turn around, Man of Steel, because that is what is in your future. The undisputed, undefeated history maker, the main event, the BCD heavyweight champion, Roger Sears. Wow, Roger Sears extending his hand to Man of Steel. We know what kind of man Roger Sears has been as champion, but there is one thing you cannot deny: his excellence as one of the best professional wrestlers in the world today. And Man of Steel in kind, and wow, I tell you what, a show of respect, and Roger Sears with some strong words, no doubt, for the Man of Steel. That, ladies and gentlemen, is the future of this company. This is the future main event. At some point, very soon, in the Parkstone Trades and Labour Club, no doubt, Roger Sears is going to defend the BCD Heavyweight Championship against the Man of Steel. That's for the future, but for now, you can see Roger Sears just staring a hole for the Man of Steel, who, by the way, is, oh man, and Man of Steel just clocks Roger Sears. That's what it's all about right there. The red and gold of BCD. Thank you for joining us here at Breakout Volume 2.